Hey, this is Chris from Mission Capital, and today I've got a great tip to help you reduce error in your financial models. And so, what I've got here is a list of three categories: category one with a subtotal, category two, and category three. And I want to build a grand total down here. And so, how many of you are like me? How often do you build your grand total just like this? Equals the sum of the first one plus the second one plus the third one. Okay, pretty straightforward. I actually build it like this all the time. Why? Because it's easy to audit, easy to follow. But then what happens to every model that's ever existed in history? Well, you add more stuff, right? So let's just say we had to add another category. I'm going to copy this here, copy it, and paste it. And now I've got four categories, but my grand total formula hasn't been updated, right? I don't have this new one in here. Now, hopefully I remember, right? But if my boss asked me to do this at 11 p.m. and I haven't slept in 4 days, I just might forget. And the reason I learned this lesson in the first place is because I forgot this. So let me show you a trick that will just help reduce error anytime you encounter this issue. So let me back this out. I'm just going to get rid of that category. What I can do is come down here and build what I call a total check. And the formula for that is actually to take the sum of the entire section, so the parts plus the subtotals, the whole thing, and then divide it by 2. And you can see I also get a 900. And I like to use this as a double check, so I'm going to say take my new formula and subtract my total formula there. So it's a 0, right? I have my initial formula here plus the double check there. So now if I go to add that new category, let me just copy this again and paste it, you can see that my check tells me that I'm off by 300, right? If I open this up, it's taken all four categories. This one needs that fourth piece. So it's a nice reminder that I have to update this formula for that new category. I put that in there, hit enter, and now my check goes back to 0. And the reason I don't like to put this sum divided by 2 in my grand total formula is just because when you first look at this, it's confusing. You say, well, what do you mean it's divided by 2? It shouldn't be divided by 2, right? If I look at this formula, it's just much easier to follow. The sum of all four. This is just a nice double check to make sure that you didn't miss anything or learn this lesson the hard way like I did. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks again. I'll see you in the next one.